A very good question. Um, I think I think we are all, and I don't want to use the word programmed, influenced is the word, to think that love is attached to another person. And it can be, but I think we're also taught to lean on others as well as maybe seek in another person what's always been around us in many forms or within us at all times since birth and before birth. So I choose to look at love, and I think I've also been put in a position, a great position, to change my perspective on many things that just resonate a little better as a grown woman and a woman that's also experienced or had expectations that were failed expectations or watched other people fail. And I choose not to put a cap or a ceiling on love. And I realize one thing, especially in my travels, and especially with still being able to breathe and wake up every day, that we are all love. It is around us each and every moment, in the present. And just to take your first breath in the morning, life itself, the most precious gift is love. Existence is love. And obviously it branches out when you're giving of yourself, your time, your wisdom, your resources, whatever those might be, to lift someone up. And I think the truest form of love is without expectation. And so I've had to deprogram, to reprogram myself to make sure that I'm not out here in the world expecting things of others that they may not be in a position to give, or place things over people that we've been conditioned to expect of them, and seek love within, but also above, so that I can give the best of myself and also become a better person in my evolution. So I define love a lot different than I think I was maybe raised just through television or certain films and cartoons as a young girl, to think about love. And it's a lot different for me. Traveling has helped. Being in nature for sure has helped. Like literally feeling younger and more alive, and also getting through tragedies and overcoming a lot of obstacles has definitely played a part in my perspective. And then failed relationships have changed my perspective, and self-analysis, I think that has changed my perspective, because I can see my most vulnerable times and how I allowed things in the name of love, or the words that were spoken in, and those things are very, very dangerous when they're not healthy for you. So I just look at life differently. And sometimes you have to be stripped of things that you thought you needed to see that it's not even about that. But love is in so many different forms. It's always around us. God is love. Creation is love. Existence is love. You're love. I'm love. I love love.
What's up, family? It is TeraChantelle, and we are live from Puerto Rico. As we just seen the beautiful goddess Maya speak truth to power, let's not forget, she is also a Libra. So I really feel this spiritual connection with her as she just redefined love. And there's so much power in redefining love. Love for self, love in relationships, love for life. Once we become a lover of life, we start to see life so much differently. We start to see the beauty of life. We start to see the realness, the flow of life. This morning, I was watching the sunset on the beach, just to clear my mind, just to make my intentions for the day, just to understand that every day is so special. Every moment is so special, and we must cherish this day so we won't go astray. But cherish every moment and the connections that you make on this journey. As we travel the world, we see different things. We see different people. We see different animals. We see a whole new type of experience that will end up changing our whole mindset. Because of the power of shifting from the societal norms and the societal programs that keeps us in a box, that keeps us limited, that puts limitations on our love, on our life, on how we look, what we say, what we dress, all of these rules and regulations that stops us from being our true authentic self, that tends to hold us back, hold us down, and we feel the pressure to fit in, to be compatible with other people, to get along, to play it safe. But what if I tell you, once we get rid of these expectations, once we get rid of these ideas, once we get rid of these old belief systems and make something that resonates with our spirit from the core, we can transform into a whole new being that will really have a whole awakening on this journey. This is a learning journey. This is a healing journey. Healing has no destination when it comes to it. So enjoy the journey. Trust the process. Don't have expectations for other people, because that will lead to disappointment. We have these ideas of what people should be like, how people should act, how people should truly be. But what if we can be ourselves with each other? What if we let them be themselves? And if you don't rock with it, you can simply love them from a distance. You don't have to be around somebody every moment of the day. You can give people their space to grow, their space to learn. Because some people really learn when you give them space, when you give them time to think for themselves. But we can't make decisions for other people. We can't tell people how to be in our movie. If they go off script, guess what? Cast them out and move accordingly and move along. But we will be disappointed expecting people to act a certain way, have the same heart as us, when we were all raised differently. We were all taught differently. So we have to enjoy one another, experience one another, redefine love. Me redefining love by really focusing on self-love has made me a lover of life. I have romanticized this whole entire life. I call everybody love. I be like, hey love, how you doing love? What's poppin' love? What's happening love? I call everybody love, because everything is love. When you love yourself, when you operate from a place of love, that means you have to be present. That means you have to give people grace. That means you have to slow down and really reconsider other people's feelings, how other people grew up. We all grew up so differently. We all grew up a certain way. So unless we have grace on ourselves, we will no way have grace on other people. Give yourself grace. Forgive yourself every day. So that means when you forgive yourself, you gotta forgive other people every day. Start with a new slate. Be in the present moment, because that is where the true bliss lies. Anxiety and fear will keep us stuck by thinking about the future and thinking about the past. Depression is when we constantly think about the past. Anxiety is when we constantly think about the future, and the present moment is when we can find the true joy, the true happiness, and the true bliss. I love you. It's your girl TeraChantelle, and I'ma see you later. We about to go on this yacht, baby. I'll see you later.